Obama is renowned as one of the world's greatest public speakers. While not everyone agrees with his politics, few can deny his mastery of rhetoric, a craft that this channel is all about learning and teaching. This video will show you the simple structures and patterns that make Obama's speeches so compelling, and how you can use them too. And again, all I ask is that if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. First, we're going to look at his 2008 speech in Iowa after he'd won the caucus there.
They said this day would never come. They said our sights were set too high. They said this country was too divided, too disillusioned to ever come together around a common purpose.
He's using a kind of repetition. In this case, it's at the start of each sentence. That's called anaphora. In the same speech, he uses repetition of ideas within sentences as well.
But sometimes, just sometimes, there are nights like this. A night that years from now.
That's epizeuxis. He used it twice there. Sometimes he doesn't repeat the words, but the grammatical structure.
It's not sitting on the sidelines or shirking from a fight. If we have the courage to reach for it, and to work for it, and to fight for it.
That's parallelism, a fundamental rhetorical technique. You're going to see Obama using it a lot for different reasons. You can use parallelism to build up your speeches by writing a sentence, then subtly varying it to emphasize similarities or differences between the concepts you're talking about. As long as you keep the fundamental structure the same, that is parallelism. We often think of repetition as a bad thing. We associate it with redundancy and wasting time. So if I repeat myself in a YouTube video, I can actually see from the retention curve that people skip looking for new information. But the way Obama uses repetition is different. It emphasizes the difference between his ideas. It keeps the listener's attention, and it carries the rhythm through his speech. And he does use a fourth kind of repetition, and if you watch until the very end, I'll go back and tell you what it is. But for now, let's move on. Let's look at Obama's famous Democratic Convention speech, where he first wowed American TV screens in 2004. As well as repetition, Obama also uses another flavor of rhetorical device, and these ones are all centered around contrast.
I say to them tonight, there is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. Do we participate in a politics of cynicism? Or do we participate in a politics of hope?
These are two different examples of antithesis, and Obama is a master of using it. Antithesis is when you bring two contrasting ideas together to make your point. In this case, the point he is making is a synthesis, a compromise between the two. Obama is arguing that a United States is more important than partisan ideas. You can make a shorter piece of antithesis by creating a sentence that flips the definition of one of the ideas in it. For example, you'll only go faster when you learn mistakes happen when you don't slow down. Taking the concept of fast and thinking how you can link it to the concept of slow is what gives you the antithesis. Here's another example where the contrast gets made by the use of structure.
Then I ask myself, are we serving Seamus as well as he's serving us?
These are examples of chiasmus. Chiasmus is when you reverse a structure by using the same ideas, and it exposes the contrast between them. The contrasts here are the lack of government serving the people, and the contrast between having not enough and prospering. To use chiasmus, all you have to do is write a phrase and then reverse it. So if you were to say, never compromise on liberty, you can then follow that by, or everyone's liberty will be compromised. Bang, you've got chiasmus. And can you see what device Obama is using here?
The people I meet in small towns and big cities, in diners, in office parks, they don't expect government to solve all their problems. That children can't achieve unless we raise their expectations and turn off the television sets and eradicate the slander that says a black youth with a book is acting white. They know those things.
This is juxtaposition, taking two contrasting things and putting them side by side for emphasis. You might think this is another form of antithesis, but antithesis only works when the ideas are opposite to each other. Juxtaposition, on the other hand, can be used much more loosely. So Diners and office parks aren't actually opposite, but juxtaposing them makes a useful contrast. This is what I find so amazing about rhetoric. Understanding these techniques and implementing them into your speech can make you a better speaker without being that talented. You can just use the technique off the shelf. And these are contrasts that Obama can use to his advantage to say that not expecting government handouts is a universal idea, or that we won't make something of ourselves by watching TV, or to show how silly the idea of acting white or black is. And that final piece of repetition, here it is.
The same message we had when we were up and when we were down, the one that can change this country brick by brick, block by block, callous hand by callous hand, that together, ordinary people can do extraordinary things.
This is isocolon, a particular kind of parallelism, where you use exactly the same structure and repeat it one after the other in order to make your point. Obama uses it here to great effect. Now I know this video said 3 devices and I gave you way more than that, not apologising, but the 3 he uses most often are parallelism, antithesis, and anaphora. 3 devices he blends together over and over again. What studying Obama has taught me, and hopefully has taught you, is that making a powerful speech can be a matter of using simple structures. His mastery lies in his ability to weave the same rhetorical devices together in the same paragraph while maintaining a clear flow. His use of antithesis to contrast ideas and anaphora to repeat them, and the way he heightens the effect of these devices through parallelism gives us clear lessons about how to elevate our own speech. Obama, for all his achievements, is using techniques that are available to any of us to start using now. That's why I love the art of rhetoric, and it's why I hope you like this video too. And if you want other tools to understand big discussions, then click on this video here. And if you're interested in the ideas about cognitive biases, then look at this one here instead.